are all well. Thank you for joining me again. Welcome back. Whatever you want to say. This is not a makeup video, by the way, as much as it probably looks like one at the start of it, but I just thought I'd do a baby update whilst I am getting ready for the day. Otherwise, I'm not really sure when else I'm going to have a chance to film it. So I am currently 36 weeks pregnant. Where has that time gone? It is just crazy. I've got 4 weeks left, give or take. And I had a consultant appointment yesterday. If you have watched my last video, you will know that I was in a bit of a dilemma over whether I was going to push or I was going to have a cesarean section. So I've spent a lot of time deliberating over it and spoken to my partner, and I think, well, it's been decided now, but we decided the best option actually was for me to have a section, because of a lot of stuff that the consultant said at our last appointment, and just the way that everything's gone, and ultimately the main goal is to have a healthy baby. And the only reason I was put off really is because I was quite poorly when we had the last section. Sorry, I really need to be doing my makeup because I've got to go out. Yeah, so the only reason I was put off is because of what happened in the last section. I got quite poorly afterwards. The section itself actually wasn't too bad, but I was very, very poorly afterwards, very poorly. Obviously there's no guarantees that won't happen again, but we have decided the best option, sorry, my phone's going crazy because it's my birthday today. We have decided the best option is a cesarean section. So anyway, I went along yesterday, I had another growth scan because obviously he's still measuring big. He has dropped a little bit. He's now between the 90th and the 50th centile. He's not on the 90th, he's not on the 50th. He's sort of gone, obviously it curves around, so he's sort of gone and is now in the middle of the two. So he's still big, bigger I should say, but he's not huge by any means. He's about 6 pounds and I'm 36 weeks. So to many that may not seem big, but both my girls, one was 12 days late and she was £7.7, and Poppy was earlier, she was 7.1. So he's definitely going to be my biggest baby. So now I went in, saw the consultant, had my growth scan. He said, actually, I didn't see the consultant, that's a lie. I saw the registrar. The consultant was busy, so I saw the registrar, which I'm fairly certain when I've had a couple of the early on bleeds, I met him then. I'm sure he came into hospital. This is what happens when you're trying to do two things at once. I'm sure he came and saw me when I turned up one evening following a bleed. I recognised him anyway. Obviously he sees hundreds of people, so he didn't recognise me, but I definitely recognised him. And he said, what have you decided? And I said, well, I think we're going to go for a section. He said, great, I'll grab the diary. And that was it. It was bizarre. It was a lot easier. Not easier, because they'd already told me I had a choice. I don't know. Anyway, I wasn't expecting it to be quite like that. So he went and grabbed the diary, and that's it, more booked in. Obviously if I go into labour beforehand, he said I need to ring straight away. What is that on my head? He said I need to ring straight away because obviously to have a section they don't want me to labour too much. So he said if I go into labour, my waters break, I have got to ring and go straight down, and they will still do a section for me. They will still do a cesarean section. I've got a married pre-op meeting booked. They took swabs yesterday for MRSA because I'm 36 weeks and you have to have it done by 36 weeks, so I had to do those when I was there yesterday. Yeah, and it was all very much like done. Sort of quickest appointment we've ever had really. We were in and out in no time. So yeah, so it's all booked. I am having a cesarean section. Scary thought. In terms of symptoms, I'm definitely still okay with a meat again. I've had chicken a few times now and it seems to be, sorry for all the vegetarians, and it seems to be sitting really well, so I'm obviously doing okay with that. I'm definitely getting a lot more heartburn. definitely. That is one thing that has ramped up. It's a lot more heartburn. I'm taking Rennie all the time. My appetite, oh my goodness me, my appetite seems to have come from nowhere. I seem to have had barely any appetite for months, and now I'm eating a lot. So I need to watch that a little bit because it's starting to reflect on the scales. Although is it? What am I at? Just over a stone and 4 or 5 pounds, maybe a stone and a half now. So that actually is quite a lot for me this pregnancy. So I still get heartburn. Sleeping is just becoming more and more difficult, as you all know. When you're heavily pregnant, the more you, what am I trying to say? The more you're pregnant, the more weeks that you are, the harder it is to sleep. And I've also got the worst SPD going on. My goodness me, walking is a bit of a struggle, but I'm still continuing to do it. It's very painful. And sleeping at night, my goodness me, to wake up. I wake up in the night to turn over from one side to the other, and it really, really hurts, which I've never really had before. I think I might have had a tiny, tiny bit of SPD with Poppy, but my goodness me, nothing on this scale. This is just horrific. It really, really hurts. And I think that is probably pretty much all my symptoms. I've got like a spot on my forehead in the camera, but I can't see it in real life. I can't see it in the mirror, so I don't really know what that's all about. Right, so I'm going to do my normal thing. I'm going to end it and then remember that there was other stuff I wanted to say. But I do think that is it. I've had my baby shower. Did I film a video before my last baby shower? No, because I don't think I did a baby shower gifts video because I put it all away. I will, once the nursery is done, I'll do a little nursery video. And I don't know where I stand with filming some of the labour. I don't know if you're allowed to take a camera into theatre for filming. I think you could take it in for photos, but I don't think I'm allowed to take one in to film, so I probably won't be able to film it, but I'll put some pictures up on Instagram if you want to follow me. My little thing will be along the bottom. Yeah, I do think that is everything. Oh, I guess I probably should show you my bump, because that's something you probably will want to see. If you can see it, it's like that big. I'm actually starting to feel quite big now. It's my exactly 36 week bump, because I'm exactly 36 weeks now. So it's my, I do that every time. So that is my 36 week bump. Right, I am going to end it here now because the battery's flashing, the memory's flashing, it's telling me I've got no memory left. So thank you all so much for watching. I have got a midwife appointment tomorrow. I don't think anything's going to change. And then I will film another update before my next midwife appointment at 38 weeks. And then I guess after that it'll be baby. Right, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all soon. Bye everybody.